Sarah Russell.
Thank you, Madam Deputy Speaker. And I want to thank the Honourable Member for Chester South and Eddisbury for bringing forward this bill. It is immensely popular with local farmers. I know, having met with the NFU and their membership repeatedly over months now, if not really the whole of the last year, it is one of the first things that they have always mentioned to me. So I want to commend her for her sterling work and the very collegiate way in which she actually always conducts herself and has conducted herself in this matter. In terms of the bill itself, it's fantastic that we are extending protection to alpacas and llamas, and no one wants to see attacks or worrying, and having both of those definitions, both attacks and worrying, I think it is really important and strengthens the law very appropriately. I am also incredibly impressed with the fact that it makes it clear that this covers paths and roads. And the Honourable Member for Chester South and Eddisbury, of course, thinks that her constituency is the most beautiful in the country, but of course it's not even the most beautiful in Cheshire, because mine is better. And one of the kind of really beautiful things that I've done recently was I went to Gooseberry Rose Festival last weekend, and we were talking about paths, and we've got new paths in Gooseberry very recently, and they are used incredibly regularly by dog walkers, but they are farm boundaries. So this legislation is just so important for that. And I've been on farm with a family when they've had, in the aftermath of a dog attack, and it's been so terrible. And I'm not here to demonise dog owners. We have so many considerate, sensible, countryside loving dog owners in my constituency, and I know that she isn't here for that either. We're here to make sure that the overwhelming majority of people are left in peace to go about their everyday lives, both the farming community and the dog owning community, and obviously they're often one of the same, but that make sure that this rural crime is properly prosecuted. And I would like to mention in the course of the debate the fact that GPS theft is actually another major component of rural crime in my area, that our local police and crime commissioner Dan Price has been doing work on this, and I know that the Honourable Member for Chester South and Eddisbury has been involved in that as well, actually, and it would be great to get an update on that in due course from the Minister. I want to take a moment to say thank you to the NFU, who, as I said, have lobbied me on this extensively. I'm also on the Food and Farming Fellowship, and I've also learned a great deal from it. And to thank the farmers in my constituency for continuing to feed us and look after the countryside so well. Thank you.